Hey guys, Sel here, and back to more Trails of Cold Steel 2. First up on our plate, we'll do Elisa last, is, well, where are we currently? Actually, since we're already here, let's just go do Elisa right now. Is she up in the penthouse, or is she somewhere here? I don't know. You got a shop? Iron for metal. Strength, defense, it's defense. Actually. That's kind of not bad, to be honest. No thanks. At least, my dear. Does it tell me? No, it sadly does not. I'm going to assume you're either in your mother's office or you're in the rightful residence, which is the only place I can go to anyway. Honey, I'm home. There you are. Wait, hold on. I can talk to the two people here. Oh yeah, Elfin. Elisa, what's up? What are you up to, Elisa? I'm just checking out the rooms to make sure everything's in order. Sharon supposedly put everything back in order now Director Wagner is gone, but still, it can't hurt to double check, right? I'd hate it if he ran off with something valuable on his way out. Yeah, he seems like the kind of guy who develops sticky fingers. You want a hand or something, anything? I'm fine, thanks. I got a pretty good idea of where everything was, so it shouldn't be too much trouble. Mother's more than busy enough now, so I might as well just get it done. I feel like I should help her out anyway. Yes. Are you sure about doing this on your own? I mean, two people would be able to get the job done twice as fast, right? What are you planning, Schwarzer? I mean, it's not like I want to go into your drawers or anything and, you know, get a gem from there. Nothing at all, I swear. Just kidding. Of course, I'll take you up on that. Really, after what I just said? Ooh, thank you, Elisa, and I literally almost just said Laura. Wow. The two of them made their way around the Whitefoot household, scouring each and every room for any signs of malfeasance or missing property. Fortunately, thanks to Sharon organizing everything the night before, it didn't take them too long. Before they knew it, they had only one room remaining, the chairman's room. Well, Elisa, this will be your room in the future. Well, I'm glad to see that at least the rooms aren't a complete mess like they were yesterday. Sharon's done a great job cleaning everything up, and it doesn't look like there's anything missing either. Well, that's a good news. As much as I feel bad criticizing Angelica's uncle, Ida Wagner must be an absolute slob. You'd think as a noble he'd at least pay a little more mind to cleanliness. I feel sorry for his housekeeping staff. It's probably more than being a noble. He thought he could get away with never having to clean anything. Imprisoning your mother seemed to have inflated his ego. You're probably right. Suddenly having power over someone he never was able to stand against must have been a real treat. Either way, we're almost finished up here, so, Oh, what's up? What is it? Oh, I just noticed something sticking out slightly from between two of these books. Huh? This is... Hey, it's the family picture. It's a photograph of you as a little girl. And it looks like your mother, which would mean... Yeah, that's my father. Why is this hidden away on her desk, though? Maybe she pulled it out to look at every now and then while she was working, but didn't want anyone to know. Honestly, I'm surprised too. But here it is. I don't think there's any doubt that it's important to her. I guess you're right. Lisa put the photograph back where she'd found it, and two of them finished checking the rest of the rooms. Once their work was done, they treated themselves to a well-deserved rest. That sure took a while, huh? I can only imagine how much of a task that would have been if you had done it all yourself. Truth be told, I probably would have given up part way in and just let the rest to Sharon. Thank you so much, Rain. For what? Helping out? Well, sure, but while finding that photo earlier might have just been a coincidence. I doubt I would have looked around in Mother's room if you hadn't been here. If I hadn't, I never would have discovered that or realized that maybe, somewhere deep down, she really does care. I think you would have. Even if not today, you'd realize it eventually. She's your mother after all. The two of you will always have that connection as family, like it or not. I think the day will come when you two understand how much you care for each other, with or without a photo to show. I'd like to think so at least. Talking with you like this reminds me of when we had our field study here. We had a little heart-to-heart about Mother back then, didn't we, in this same room? It was this room, actually. There's a lot I'm really thankful to you for, though. I wouldn't have been able to free Mother or the city on my own. And this is hardly the first time you've supported me or helped me accomplish something when I needed it most. So for all the times I was do something to say it, thank you, Rean. I hope I'll get the chance to repay you for this someday for everything. Repay me. Well, anyway, thanks for all your help today. I'm gonna be going now. See you later. Oh, right. I'm not sure what that was all about, but I guess I'd better get ready to head out too. When will that repayment happen? I swear, man, if she doesn't get to it eventually, something's gonna happen to either Rean or herself, and she's not gonna be able to come out and say it. Whoa. Level 6, Almighty Blow and Cheer 2. I like the sound of that. Alright, next up on the plate would be, I guess, the order of store for Laura. Also save the game after talking to Elisa. And where you're right there, so what's up with here? Shop, buy. Master Quartz. I can't get anything exchange. Except this mess. Finally gonna have over 100,000 mira. Alright. Now 870,000 mira left, and then I'll finally get the achievement for having 1 million mira. This is my first time seeing Brewer. I must admit, I'm very impressed. My expectations were high given the rival company's presence here, but I can safely say they've been shattered. I think this single shop alone has more types of affordable goods than the entirety of Legram. I feel kind of like a child in a candy store, to be honest. There's so much I want to look at while I'm here. I could go for some window shopping. Yes. Why don't we look around together? Nothing like shelves full of stuff to take your mind off of things. By all means. Let's see what this place has to offer. I mean, hey, there's nothing compared to you wanting to go into my room. So this is an oval refrigerator. I noticed there was a large one in the trader's kitchen, but I wasn't entirely sure what it was at the time. Oh, now that you mention it, we do have one aboard, don't we? Being able to just stick food in there and have it stay fresh for days is pretty awesome. So it is. I wouldn't mind having one for myself for when I want to prepare a boxed lunch. So how much is one carton? Maybe I'll consider one when my skill in cooking improves enough to justify the expenditure. Let's go look at something else. Right. She actually seems pretty disappointed she can't get one. Well, I mean, if she asks her father, she probably can. What's this? The design is rather avant-garde. It says here it's called an oval vacuum cleaner. You press the button on it and it'll suck up dust and crumbs. So it's like the oval version of a broom, I guess. That does sound pretty convenient. I'd like to give it a try. Let's see. Oh, I carefully press the button on the vacuum cleaner. I don't think you're supposed to just turn on appliances in the store like that. So sorry, I guess curiosity just got the better of me. I suppose I should turn it off then. Is this the button you press to do that? Why is it vibrating even louder and more forcefully? Excuse me, miss. Washer and dryer? Well, you certainly seem none too pleased with us. I'm sorry, Rean. Don't worry about it. It's not often you get into trouble like that. I guess technology isn't your forte, huh? Apparently not. I mean, I have an interest in it, but I have very little experience actually using it. I think I'd be able to use all the appliances here if I had the chance to learn, though. Just like I did without combat ordnance. By the way, what are these? They're, oval washing machines by the look of it. You put your clothes in there, it'll wash them for you. Elisa had a few in her house from what I remember. Wow, that sure sounds convenient. Fascinating. I wonder how it works. Please don't go pushing every button you see. Uh-oh, not again! Well, my apologies. Which of these buttons turns it off? This one? No. Maybe this one. We're gonna get thrown out of here. She just destroyed it! Oh no. Please tell me you haven't done what I think you've done. You destroy it, you buy it. Do they still have the same policies in this world? I'm afraid it appears I've broken it. Excuse me, miss. At least he's pointing out that it's Laura, not me. Fortunately for Laura and V, the damage was much less severe than it looked, and they were able to repair the old washing machine. The employee was understandably furious, but thanks to their connections with Elisa, he was kind enough to overlook what happened. Oh god, she's at it again. Please no. I can't believe I've made such a blunder, not just once, but twice. Well, at least they were able to fix it, right? All is well that ends well, I guess. Still, it really does feel like you were, born into the way of the sword. You don't need to make my lack of domestic skills sound like some kind of winning quality. I'm all too aware of the areas where I come up short, and I took up cooking in an effort to become more refined, but I wasn't planning to admit that here. Still, I'm glad I got the chance to see a side of you no one else has really gotten to see. And hey, no one's good at everything. We've all got our weak spots. Well, that's true, but you and I aren't so different in that regard, you know. All of us have roles we're good at fulfilling, and for those we aren't, we need to learn to rely on others. I want you to promise me you won't try to shoulder everything yourself. All of us are here with you to share the burden. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Laura. Well, that was a fun adventure, and it was just looking at goods. Ball Laura strengthened. Level 5, alright. And Laura reached Link level 5. Rush 2. Well, at least the bonds are getting stronger. And this poor guy, man. This poor guy. Oh, boy, wait on. This is... We've already looked at the shop. Never mind. What we need to look at, though, is the daily goods. Wait a minute. What? Wait, what? Oh, yeah. There's a side stuff. Something in here. I was coming anyways for the Jack book. But I haven't already bought it. I don't remember. Did I buy it on my way in or out? Yeah, I bought them. Hero Conical Vibe, though, I haven't. Thank you. Oh, the sisters are together! Oh, yeah, Vivi was on the, Courageous, that's why. Halloween. Halloween. Can we not do this, just for today? I feel like I should just wear a shirt that says, I'm sorry about her or something. Come on. I'm just having a bit of fun with my two best pals. Besides, it's been so long since we've seen each other that she probably missed all the teasing. Really? I'm just so happy to see you again. I was so worried this whole time. I never should have left you alone like that. You must have been really scared. I'm so sorry. I should be the one saying all that. No. Here come the tears. You're such a dummy, Wind. There. It's great to see the two of you back together again. Queen, I owe you so much. We might have not been able to see each other again if it weren't for Class 7 in the Courageous. Now it's time for me to return the favor by joining the crew and doing all I can to help out. Hey, you better. As I'm gonna keep spicing up your lives as the ship's sexiness officer. That's not I don't think any airship... That's... nothing. Never mind. I know you're trying to joke to cover up the fact that you're crying, but it's really not working. Oh... Fine, let's just get on that ship. Follow me, I'll show you the way. Alright then. Thanks again, Reen. We'll see you later, okay? See you on board. Sexiness officer. Lind was welcome aboard the Courageous. Alright, that's some extra AP for me. Now, we can't necessarily leave, right? Because we're supposed to just be relaxing. Let's save the game and go to the Spina By Road and see if I can leave. I'm pretty sure we can't. Yep, better stay away from the highways for now. I need to focus on resting up. I figured as much. Sorry, guys. No guys allowed in where I'm going. I guess the Eisenground's pretty much stuck in Ruin Station for the time being. Well, better stuck then under Alliance control, right? Now that I think about it, I never went and got what I left in there a while ago. Maybe I should grab it before it starts running again. Maybe I should tag along. It'd be kind of cool to have a look around inside too. Yes. Mind if I join you, Milliam? We didn't exactly get to look around last time we were in there, and to be honest, I'd kind of like to. I'm not stopping you in the words of Fee. Let's roll. They spoke to the RMP officers guarding the station and were granted permission to step aboard the Eisengraph. Once inside, they went straight to the front carriage, and Milliam found what she was looking for on the engine room's dashboard. A stuffed animal. Alright. Oh, it's a stuffed bear. A pretty big one, too. He's awesome, isn't he? Gramps bought him for me a while back as a reward for completing a mission. He did. I'm having a hard time imagining Chancellor Osborne buying someone something so cute as a present. Yeah, guess he didn't seem to like the type, huh? He probably bought it for me on a whim. Oh, I wasn't trying to suggest he was a cold-hearted person or anything. Hey, while we're here, you want to go do some exploring? I bet the chairs in here are way softer than any stuff you've ever tried. Sure, why not? Still, we're putting the RMP out to remember. You can't spend too long in here. Man, you weren't kidding. These really are comfy. It was a gift from the Emperor, though. So it's no wonder it'd be so ritzy. I know, right? I'm jealous of how much he got to use it, too. He got to live up on his way to the conference in Crossbell. Oh yeah, Prince Oliver and Tora were on board for that trip, too. Oh? What's up? Nothing. I was just thinking about how this train's lost its master. The same way you, Captain Clear, and the Ironbloods have. Oh, that's true. Guess he can't really live up to anymore if he's dead, huh? Nothing we can do about it, though. Crow outsmarted him, and that's that. Still can't believe he actually managed to kill him. Wasn't expecting you to be able to talk about him so impartially. I mean, if you're upset about it, there's no need to force yourself not to let it show, you know. Why would I be? When Dad was shot by that Jaeger, I was beside myself with worry and anger. The Chancellor was like a father to all of you, wasn't he? So I'm just saying, there's no need for you to force yourself to be happy. If you need a shoulder to cry on, Sorry, I really don't know what you mean. What's it even like to cry anyway? Which is giving more credence to the fact that she's potentially also an artificial human. She's from the white factory, Altina's from the black. I'm assuming, because Lammy is white, Sammy is black. Altina is the black rabbit, she's the white. What do you mean? What's it like to cry? Surely you've done it before, everyone has. I'm asking because I seriously don't know. Wait, you're serious? You've never cried, not once. I guess not. I've felt moved when reading books and felt kind of lonely when someone wasn't there anymore. But being so upset about something that tears come out of your eyes just seems kind of alien to me. How? She's never cried, never. She's younger than the rest of us, but by her age, most people have done it more than they can count. What did you go all quiet for? Are you still down about the stuff at the bee? Cheer up, okay? It's no fun if you're all gloomy like this. No, it's okay. I was just having a hard time processing what you were saying. I just want you to remember one thing. To all of us in Class 7, you're both a classmate and a friend. If anything were to ever happen to you, all of us would be incredibly upset. You'd have to cry a lot. Just remember that. Okay. I still don't know what you're trying to say, but I'll keep that in mind. I really like all of you guys too. And come on, with how reckless you are, you're gonna run into trouble way before I do. Fair enough. I'll be careful too. I still want to learn more about Milliam's past, man. After they finished talking, two left the Eisengraph stuffed bear in hand. Both Milliam strengthened. Hey, now she's just holding the bear. I'll have to bring him aboard the craters with us later. I still don't know what half the stuff you said meant, though. But whatever, I'll probably figure it out someday. Oh, please don't ever have to figure it out. I don't want to see you cry, Millia. I really don't. Okay, so next up, we have two left. Yeah, Fee and Emma. Guess Fee's last because she's near the airport. And that's exactly where we need to go anyways to get out of here. So perfect timing. The city is so amazing that I almost can't take it all in. It's not so much a different city as it is a different world. Nothing is familiar. I know a lot of our classmates feel this way. I grew up in such a rural area, I can hardly believe what I'm looking at. Oh yeah, I felt the same the first time I was here. It's a far cry from Ymir, that's for sure. Still, while you're here, why not walk around taking the sights? It's a bit intimidating, but there's a lot to see. That sounds like a fun idea. Irene, I know it's hard, but I hope things get better for you soon. Thanks, Emma, I hope so too. Maybe she'd appreciate a guide. Rua is a big place and all. Yes. How about I give you a guided tour of the place? I've been here before, so I should be able to give you a decent one at least. Not at least a grade, but still. Are you sure you wouldn't mind? I'd love that. What a strange sensation. The idea of a moving staircase is incredible, isn't it? Ah, true enough. This isn't the only one in the continent either. Zeiss over in Liberal has them too. Wouldn't be surprised if they were introduced in other cities in Erebonia. I had to read that fast. What's that big structure over there? A normal generator, apparently. It provides the energy that this town and its factories need to work. I've heard they have plans to make more of them too. Or at least they had plans. I'm guessing they've been put on hold until the rightful company is fully reorganized again. It's amazing that technology like this actually exists. It's like magic in a way. We can continue to show Emma around the city, focusing primarily on the things one couldn't find anywhere else. Eventually, their tour came to an end and they decided to stop for a rest. Where we stopped for a rest? Oh, up here. Heart to heart? Oh, there's so much to take in here that my head's still spinning. Every time I thought I'd seen all there was to see, you led me to something else that was even more incredible. Oh, that's the same way I felt the first time I was here. It gets even more incredible when you realize that in a few decades, places that look like this could be the norm. You may be right, especially with the way technology is always advancing. Reminds me of something I read in a book once. It said technology that's beyond the comprehension of the observer is indistinguishable from magic. That's one way to look at it, sure. But if that is the case, what does it leave witches like me? If people develop new technology, it's embraced with open arms, but our equally convenient magic is viewed as heretical. That's why we're forced to live in the shadows, hiding both our existence and our powers away from the people. That's the only reason we exist, to fulfill duties that nobody even knows about while the world leaves us behind. Sorry, Emma. I never realized you felt that way. No, not at all. I'm the one who should be sorry. I didn't mean to ramble at you like this. You're shouldering a far heavier burden than I am right now. Another person's worries are the last thing you need. Even more so when my duty as a witch is to support you. I'm sure Grandmother and Celine would be very annoyed at me right now. You don't have anything to be sorry for. And honestly, all of your concerns make sense to me. I don't think anyone exists just to fulfill some arbitrary set of duties, especially you. Do you really think so? Sure, you're a witch, but that doesn't have to define who you are as a person. To us, you're Emma, our class president, and our friend, who also just so happens to be a witch. Nobody gets to pick how they're born, but everyone deserves to choose how they want to live their life. I suppose you're right. So don't let being a witch force you into dedicating your life to fulfilling your duties or whatever. Focus on finding what's something you want to do. We're all here to help you do that. You know that, right? You're not alone. I don't think anyone else in our class has figured out exactly how to live their life either. When you put it that way... there's no supposing about it, is there? You're right. Thank you, Reen. It might not be easy to find something I want to do for myself, but maybe it's time that I start thinking long and hard about it. If I run into any difficulties, though, you'll be the first person I come to for support. Whenever you need it, I'll be there. Will we, Reen? Will we? Possibly. The bond with him is strengthened. Well, we're almost 5. Now we're up here. Now we need to go to the airport, which is back down here. Can I just teleport? Yeah, I can. Alright. Final one is Fee, and she is by the Courageous. She's sleeping again. And why did I say she's by the Courageous? She's on the opposite side. Oh, just left the freaking area. That would have been bad. Yeah, I could have canceled it, but still. What's up, Fee? Hey, heading back to the ship, Reen. No, not yet. I'm just wondering and trying to figure out what to do. If I really can't think of anything, I'll probably go back and check on Valamar and then laze around inside. I'm exhausted after everything that went down yesterday. Me too. It's hard to get what happened to V out of my head. He might have been our enemy, but he gave his condolences for our boss's death back at the mine. It's hard to hate him. He did, didn't he? I almost forgot. I guess it makes sense that I'm not the only one who feels down after all that. It might do me good to spend some time with V since we're both here. Yes. Hey, mind if I hang out with you for a bit? I mean, if you think I'll be in the way, just tell me and I'll get going. Of course you won't. Stay here for as long as you like. Thanks, V. Oh, a kitty cat. Is it Bootsy? What's a kitten doing here? Well, he doesn't look too happy. Maybe he's been separated from his mother. He's not wearing a collar, so I'm guessing he's a stray. Queen, don't worry. We got some time before we need to head back. Let's see if we can reunite him with his mother, shall we? Well? Kitten in hand, Rain and Fee started walking around the city trying to find where the kitten's mother could be. Does the cat even have a mother? If not, is Fee gonna bring the cat along the courageous? Oh, there's Celine. Oh, wait, Celine understands cat language, right? The kitten being a stray, they assumed that finding his mother wasn't going to be an easy task. They were completely right. Rain and Fee asked everyone they could, even Celine, searched for the missing mother cat with every fiber of their being. In the end... Oh? Over there! Alright, the cat does have a mother. Looks like we found our mother. Yep. Even without knowing what they're saying, it's obvious that they're family. I'm guessing they're saying thank you? I'm just glad we were able to reunite these two. Me too. His mother must have been looking for him all this time. Nice to know his family didn't abandon him after all. Oh boy. Hey! Carrying him around reminded me of something that happened the day the boss died. Just before he fell in battle, too. What happened? We wanted to watch the battle between him and the Red Constellation's leader, so we'd set up camp nearby. All of a sudden, a Jaeger wandered into our camp, a girl about my age. Another Jaeger that young. Maybe a year older than me, I don't know. She'd come from the Red Constellation to camp on the other side of the battlefield, all because she was chasing a stray cat. Hold on. She wandered to an enemy camp just before a battle. That seems like an incredibly bad idea. What happened? We didn't attack her or anything. They weren't exactly in the mood to start anything with us at that point either. So the two of us just talked while she played with the cat. Wow, I can hardly imagine having a casual conversation with an enemy just before your leaders fight to the death. It's also kind of depressing to think that there are other Jaegers your age out there too. I guess we're not exactly rare. But she was really strong enough to lead a whole battalion in their core. It was like she lived to be out on the battlefield and killing, loved fighting as much as anyone I've ever seen. She was more man-eating tiger than girl. Sounds like the two of you are total opposites. People tend to paint all Jaegers with the same brush, but the more I talk to you, the more I realize how different they all are. I wonder what she's doing now. I bet she's okay though. She was strong enough that she'd be fine even if her family left her behind. That's another way we're different. Like her, as soon as my family left me, I became a weak little girl who couldn't do anything for herself. There's more to strength than just proficiency in battle, you know. And even if there weren't, you've become a much better fighter since you joined Class 7. I've definitely seen big improvements since our first battle as a class. Maybe you're right. If I am, though, it's all because all of you have been there to support me. There's no question about that. Hey, we all help each other improve and get stronger. Both on the battlefield and off, you've helped us, every one of us. But we've all still got room to grow. And at this rate, we're going to need to do as much growing as we can. Yeah. Well, you got a point. But together, we'll get strong enough to get through all this. I know we will. Hell yeah, we will. The conversation at an end, they watched the two cats scurry off into the distance. Your bond with Fee strengthened. Yeah, almost halfway to 6. Alright, where was the cat? Wow, right here. Alright then. That's all the bond points we could do. I don't see any extra, like, green markers. Zooming out doesn't really do anything. To be honest, I didn't even know I could zoom in or out. Nothing up top. Here. Nothing over there. Alright. After 31 minutes, wow. It is now time to go onto the Courageous and get out of Rua. And then we can start exploring the byroads and whatnot that are connected to Rua and potentially, maybe, get enough AP done to where we can get A4 and potentially get Domination. Should I go and check on Valenbar in the hole? If I do, I probably won't have the time to do anything else out here. Looks like the maintenance is nearly finished. Doing the greatest will cause the main story to advance, and the unseen bonding events will no longer be available. We've done every single one, so board the Courageous.
Wow, that must have been tough.
Dang it.
You guys are really on the ball.
Man, still only 38? Come on. I'm never gonna get an S. Mainly because I'm too lazy to actually look around for every single quest.
Greetings, my lady.
How are you feeling, Valimar? The battle yesterday must have been pretty hard on you.
I am fine. The damage to my armor and lost mana have largely recovered. I expect to be in peak condition before our next battle.
That's good to hear. Just listening to you talk, you really have changed since we first met. You seem to be talking a little more like a human now.
Is that so? That would suggest that my memory is slowly recovering.
What's that now?
The part of me in which memories are stored appears to be damaged. I have very few memories of the past, such as why I was sealed within the old schoolhouse to begin with.
Ooh, so if we fix the core that has his memories, we can learn everything.
This includes my memories of language. Thus far, I have had to rely on the preset bare minimum of speech functionality. However, thanks in great part to your assistance, my speech functionality is slowly beginning to restore itself.
Does that mean that your memories of the past are starting to return too?
It is an indistinct memory, as if clouded by white noise. I seem to recall someone burdened by a great sadness, much like yourself.
That obvious, huh? I look that burdened to you? Someone died right before my eyes, and I was powerless to stop them. But the more I think about it, the more I realize that I might have been able to stop it from happening. And that regret's like a thorn stabbing into my heart. Was the person in your memory able to move past their burdens?
I am unable to find any memories that answer that question. However, I believe that your sense of regret is an entirely natural process for humans. Is that not the case?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Give thought to what you would do differently if confronted by the same situation again. If I can aid you, I shall.
Yeah, you're right. I can't undo the past, but I can at least make sure I don't make the same mistake a second time. Perhaps considering how to do that is the best thing that I can do right now. Thanks, Valimar. I feel a little better after talking to you.
Then all is well. I am afraid I must return to sleep. Should you require my aid again, you need only to call my name.
Hey, it's nice that he's becoming a chatterbox.
I need to keep on getting stronger. Strong enough that I can protect the people around me. The ship's maintenance is probably almost done now. Maybe I should take a nap or something while I wait for the others to get here?
Maybe, or answer your call.
Yes, this is Rain Schwarzer speaking.
Hey there, Rain. George here. Do you have a minute?
George, is something wrong?
Well, I'm over at the Ruhr Institute of Technology at the moment, and an acquaintance of mine here has a pretty interesting proposal regarding your Divine Knight.
Ooh, making a weapon for me?
How soon do you think you can come over?
A proposal? Who is this acquaintance of yours?
Well, it's the Institute's president, actually. Professor Schmidt, the Empire's foremost orbital researcher.
Oh, I've been calling him Schmidt. Ruhr Institute of Technology. Professor G. Schmidt. Come on, keep it up with the voices. Damn it! The name's G. Schmidt. I serve as this institute's president. I certainly wasn't expecting the pilot of that Astronaut to be only a boy. The Alliance ought to be damn near ashamed of themselves. They keep losing to a snot-nosed brat like you. I don't think there's any way to talk to a person you've only just met. Besides, he happens to be one of the students who helped to get you that minor medal earlier in the year. And one of the students put out their request without any input from me. You should be kissing my boots for having the honor of assisting with my research. However indirect it was. Some things never change. Putting that aside, is it true? Were you the one responsible for developing the Panzer Soldats? It is Duke Cayenne made the request, and I agreed to it. I used the ancient robot Ordine and the Society's archaism as a reference point. And then designed a frame that could be mass-produced even with the rival company's technological capabilities. Afterward, I drew up plans for several models and oversaw the completion of the Draken prototype a few months back. Why do you ask? Do you have any idea what you've done? You're wasting your time, Reed. He develops whatever catches his interest. He loses himself in it until he's done. And to hell with the consequences. Railway guns and Grelly Fortress and the overwave jamming device in Nord were both designed by him too. Unbelievable! Bah, an engineer who doesn't strive to satisfy his intellectual curiosity is a sad sight of an engineer. He just designs things, it's up to their users to decide what to do with them. Do you get it now? It was because I couldn't cope with this part of him that I ended up going to the academy over there. Yeah, I totally get it, unfortunately. Alright, what made you come visit the professor to begin with? Oh, of course, that's what I called you here for. I thought I might be able to get some kind of advice or pointers from him. You know, about getting a new weapon for Valimar. Oh.
And if I might be so bold as to offer a word of advice, get Valimar a better sword, one like yours. If you think you're such hot stuff you can beat me without your 8 leaves training, you're in for a world of hurt.
Correct choice of armaments is indeed paramount. Selecting one the Awakener is well suited to will increase combat efficiency exponentially.
George told me about what you're after. He says you want a weapon capable of fighting on equal terms with the Azure Knight. You might have gone our separate ways, but he's still a former student of mine. I'm open to the possibility of designing something for you. Really, you'd make a weapon for Valimar. I said I'd be open to possibility. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. If you want my help, I have one condition. The Meridian Ore. Will ring any bells for you to ring? No, I'm afraid it doesn't. It does. The Meridian Ore, the ore that you got from the old schoolhouse. It's an extremely rare ore found here in Zemuria. It's an astoundingly strong material that possesses a mysterious radiance within it. And what's more, as I learned while developing the Soldats, the frame of the Divine Knights are made up of that very ore, your Ashen Knight included. I had no idea. The double saber Ordine appears to be made of it too, which, as I'm sure you figured out, means if you're ever going to compete against Crow, you're going to need a Tachi made of Zemurian ore too. To make one, however, you're going to need vast quantities of ore. Yet it was only recently discovered how to refine the ore at all. Processing will be immensely difficult. But bring me the materials and I'll be willing to assist you. The concept of a weapon that can compete against Divine Knights is of great interest to me. Even when you're helping people, it's only to help yourself. It'd be nice if you were doing it to atone for developing the Soldats, but I can't picture those words coming out of your mouth. very thought makes me feel ill. Bear in mind, Zirmonian ore is an incredibly rare material. I doubt you'll find enough of it to get the job done. Still, should you pull it off, I'll design you the finest Tachi you'll ever have laid your eyes on. My name is an engineer, I can promise you that. Thank you, Professor. This will be a great help to us. Real or not, we're going to find all the Zirmonian ore we can to make this work. I'll keep my expectations low. So where the hell do I find that ore? Besides the old schoolhouse? The advice Rain received on forging a new weapon for Valamar came from a surprising source. They could not have asked for better. After politely excusing themselves, Rain and George left the Institute to reunite with the rest of the crew. Once the maintenance was declared complete, they boarded the Courageous and departed from Ruin. Touring at Abonia 3. Looking good with all the Thor's students here. Ooh. Oh, you got Angie controlling where it's going. I have to tell you, I'm impressed. I was expecting Speedy's ship to be on the feisty side, but she's a real sweet girl. Cutting through the clouds like this feels wonderful. I could get used to this. Wow, I can't believe how quickly you got in the hang of it, Angie. Neither can I. But I think it's obvious who's more qualified to sit here between two of us. This job's all yours now. And why, thank you. I hereby accept the position of Chief Helmsman and Courageous Second in Command. He really is amazing. There's no one out there who can tame a vehicle as fast as Angie. We're not gonna have to worry about a thing with her around. Moving right along, the good news is that we were able to liberate Ruhr. I don't think any of us could have predicted how much the war situation would change in the process. Marquis Wagner and his provincial army's withdrawal from the conflict will have a profound effect going forward. Losing one of their key members is bound to be a painful loss to the Alliance. But one thing, it shouldn't make things easier for Lieutenant General Vander in the 3rd Armored Division. The greatest concern before now was the Northian Provincial Army after all. So the Alliance's overwhelming supremacy is finally starting to sway. Only in the East and Abonia though. They still come out on top in the West. Right, Prince Oliver said as much too. General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius are out there and claiming one victory after another. Then there's your brother Eustace, he's a brilliant leader and it shows. I see. Either as it may, all we can do is focus our efforts on the Eastern Front for now. That's what we were entrusted with, and fighting over things we can't change won't do us any good, right? That's putting it into perspective, yes. We've got our hands full over here as it is, but let's make every moment count. Time to get back to gathering all the info we can. Speaking of, mind giving us an update on the situation with Velamar's weaponry? Alright, how could we forget? Professor Smith agreed to cooperate with us, didn't he? Cooperate is a strong word, Elisa. He only cares about what interests him. That it ends up benefiting us is purely secondary. Remember, he's only going to help if we happen to find enough Zirmonian ore to make the weapon. How are we going to get stuff that rare is beyond me, though? You said that Valamar himself is made of that ore, did you not? You wouldn't happen to have any ideas, would you, Emma? I'm afraid that the Hexen clan knows very little concerning the creation of Divine Knights. Some legends passed down through the clan say they were made during the time of the Great Collapse. Specifically, they were forged by artisans who called themselves gnomes. That's an interesting name. Now, I know the term from old stories much like anyone else, but I had no idea a band of artisans by that name existed. Supposedly, they once worked closely with the clan's ancestors, but somewhere down the line, the witches and gnomes ended up parting ways. I couldn't tell you exactly when. I'm curious. Maybe so, but none of that's going to help us find any ore. Our chances of finding enough were pretty slim to begin with. I know where you can get enough, but only if you're willing to overcome some difficult trials to obtain it. You do? Really? Oh wait, hold on. Those, shrines. Past those doors is the Zirmonian ore past those doors that we couldn't go through before. What do I have to gain by lying? You're aware of those strange ruins scattered all over the country, right? I knew it. Oh yeah, but where the higher elements were active? Those are the ones. They're called spirit shrines. They were built on top of septium long ago by the gnomes to encourage the formation of massive Cimillion-ore crystals. Those crystals were in turn used to create the divine knights. So if there's any place in the Anaponi and stuff looking for the vast amount you need, it's there. I had no idea. Why didn't you tell us this before now? Am I supposed to be a mind reader? It wasn't exactly relevant until now, so why don't we bring it up? No need to butt our heads off. Hey, she told us now, right? All we gotta do is go to one of those shrines and we'll be rolling it on. Let's hope so. We got a lot on our plate checking up on the country, but exploring the shrines has been our best lead yet. No matter how difficult it might be, a little thing like a trial isn't gonna scare us away, right? Right. With the discussion coming to an end, the destination had been decided. Before departing, however, Class 7 thought it best to check if there were any new requests from Prince Albert. And their timing turned out to be quite apt, as he had very recently sent several their way. 3 of which I don't need to do. Cruise in for bruising. Imagine Eustace Alvarez weeping for the safety of his province's people as they are chased through the streets by a ravaging monster. Surely you would not let such a dire scene come to pass, would you? Battle set in North Crimson Highway awaits. Alright, sweetest of challenges. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I've taken the liberty of calling upon you for a request of my own, unbeknownst to my worthy rival. I have left a letter in the location indicated by the Blue Cross, and I think you will find it well worth your while to read it. Why the hell is he giving us a request? On air, so here's the deal. An airliner got hijacked mid-trip and went missing. But we managed to track into the Isengard range. Right now, the hostages are all still inside. We're gonna rescue them. It's gonna be tough, given that the hijackers are armed. That's where you and the creators come in. Tora can give you the specifics on how to reach us, but we'll be waiting in the Isengard range. See you there. This one's from Clyde. I'm hoping to see that Hibel is with him too. Not so happy about the airliner going missing though. Doesn't seem like there's something we can afford to ignore. Dangerous as it sounds. But look at this one. Phantom Thief B. What's this about reading a letter? As if we have the time to be concerning ourselves with his pathetic antics. I know what you mean, really, but ignoring it might even be worse. Yep, we've got our work cut out for us. Hey, Reed, I want to help look out for everyone. Let me come with you, okay? I mean, you are already going to be coming with us, so sure. Of course, Fee, you're always welcome. I think, Selena, I should come with you when you're exploring the shrine, too. I was about to say the same thing. Well, I mean, you were going to be in the party as well, so yeah. Make sure you're ready before you go. I wasn't kidding when I said the trials were difficult. We already did all the trials, though. Unless there's a trial past that door. It's temporarily not possible to remove Fee from the party. I mean, I wasn't going to anyways, but sure. This is our team, and I'm sticking with it. And firm. Alright. I'll talk to Toa afterwards. Let's go and get my butt kicked. Game room. There's it. Which way was it? This one. Oh boy. Save the game. Let's do this. Lisa!
Let's get started.
Hey, I have force. I don't have a mirror
Go
or
on,
bolt
draw
though.
a card. After you, then.
Really? Come the hell on.
Same score, huh? Well, after you, then.
Ain't much better, but sure, why not?
Same score, huh? Want to redraw? After you, then.
Of course. Let's go ahead and get rid of
Now you've done it.
this one. Get rid of her bolt. Good.
Force!
You're really forcing me to use force, huh?
What? You
I
can't
already
do that.
lost, I know this.
Bolt!
See?
I won.
She had force and bolt. She had 2 bolts. I didn't have a single bolt, so I couldn't get rid of it. This game is always against me. Oh, whatever. I don't give a crap.
Then let us begin our
Come
duel.
on. Oh sure, now I have one
Please,
of everything
draw a
except for
card.
the other
The
one.
first move is yours. Power!
I mean, if you want to be that way, then sure.
I didn't expect that. Divine Bolt!
Hey, thanks for getting rid of your own force. I don't care.
Well played. Mirror! Raging Winds!
And she had blast, so
An excellent duel.
obviously I would lose. I didn't know if she would have freaking had a bolt, so whatever. I just sounded
Promise
completely
you'll go
defeated,
easy
don't
on
I?
me?
Because it's true. Like, what's the point?
Shall
Had I
we
used
draw?
force, she most likely would have had a bolt to take it out. I don't
I'm
know how
going
to play
first,
these mind
then.
games anymore. I'm sick of this game. Not trails in general, just this one, obviously. For reasons I am showing you right now.
Allow me to power up a little.
Bolt,
Ow! I wasn't expecting that.
give me it.
Oh no! This could be trouble. Sorry, I'm gonna have to use a blast card.
Hey, would, wouldn't you?
Time to use a mirror card. Ow! I wasn't expecting that. Well, how about that?
Every time. Well, looks like I'm losing. Five for 5.
Let the battle begin. We draw here, right? I'm first. Time to
Are
go
you
boom!
serious? You're gonna choose a mirror. Oh, come on! Screw this game! Adding blast and force was the worst thing they've ever done to freaking Blade. It's the worst thing they've ever done!
This!
And why did I do that? Because she most likely has the force.
Crap. Oh, guess I lost.
One.
It's
I'm gonna
time
lose
to
4,
duel!
aren't I?
Come on, draw a card! I'm going first. Ah!
Not what I wanted to get rid of.
Time to power up!
That's what I wanted to get rid of.
Who's that for? Take this! So sorry! I wanted to win!
Okay, so I lost 3 this time, and last time I won 3 and I lost 2. Whatever. Again, Blast and Force is the worst thing that has ever happened to this game in terms of Blade. I don't care. Who's here? Oh, it's a note. Oh, this belonged to letter. Huh, a letter! Alright, it's probably from Phantom Thief B. This must have been what he meant by the Blue Cross indicates. Green took the letter, confirming that the sender was exactly who he thought. Yep, this is him alright. What should I do, though, honestly? I'm half tempted to just cram it in my pocket and keep going about my day. Read the letter. No, I think I should read it. What if it's about a crime he's already committed? I'd hate to just be sitting on this until later, only to find out when I read it that it's too late to undo any harm he's done. Read open the letter, seal, and out pop the card.
To my dear friends in Class 7, I've taken the liberty of preparing an enjoyable diversion to spice up your mundane day-to-day lives a little.
Well, look at that. I'm already regretting opening this thing up. I continue to watch your radiance from afar, ever dazzled by its brilliance. That radiance is no doubt the fruit of the bonds you share with one another. Bonds which today I wish to test. I wish to see how you act when the seeds of distress and discord are sown among you, and I shall be watching you from close by. When it's so rare and priceless an occasion, I will be stealing from you one of your beloved classmates.
I hope you'll enjoy this little experiment. I know I certainly will.
To steal one of our classmates? Damn, I have to tell the others about this. There's not a moment to wait.
Now, let the game begin.
I did save.
Dance for me a beautiful dance. Each step replete with uncertainty.
So I'm assuming he's gonna steal one of our Class 7 members, and we have to discern which one is the fake. Just by the way they act and everything else. That's him! I can't believe he was able to access the ship's intercom system, and even the lights. Oh, they're back on now. I need to hurry and check on the others. Well, Rean Schwarzer, are you gonna be able to tell them apart? Maybe it's me who has to tell them apart. Anyway, that's why I asked you all to come here, but... everyone seems to be present and accounted for, at least to me. Perhaps the whole business about him stealing one of us was a lie then. I don't know. He doesn't seem like the type who'd go through all this effort not to follow through. Do you think he's already struck? Stolen a member of Class 7 and assumed their identity? Yep. No way! If he did, he's a true master of disguise. Everyone looks the same as ever to me. I don't know if this is related to the current situation, but after the lights came back on, I found this card in the Opal factory area downstairs. That's one of B's calling cards. Can I have a look at it? First hand to read the card, and he began to read it aloud. The theft has been conducted successfully. I am now among your numbers. So Angelica was right then. Wait, there's more. Having established that, allow me to lay down the rules for our little game. Rean Schwarzer, you shall take up the mantle of detective. Your mystery is to discover whom among you have replaced. To make things a little more interesting, I will allow Sophie to aid you as your assistant. Me? What a twisted man. This is all just of the game to him. Naturally, I've now taken your place as detective or assistant, and not of your tutor either. I've assumed the identity of another of Class 7's members. Look forward to your struggle to discover which one hitched to your success. So, well, potential suspects then. I sure hope you didn't choose Emma. If we exclude Rean, Fee, and Instructor Sarah, that leaves 8 people that could be him. It starts and sounds kind of fun. As long as you're not suspecting me, then it wouldn't be much fun. Before we begin, however, I would like to set forth 2 rules in the interest of a fair and enjoyable game, of course. Well, 1. Questions you must concern events that have happened after you went your separate ways from the bridge. Inquiring about things that happened before then, or about personal information I could not possibly know is strictly forbidden. Rule 2. You may not consult with anyone outside of Class 7. That includes the Purple Lightning. Should you violate either of these rules, I can offer no guarantees of the safety of your missing member. I would assume that by now you know me well enough to realize this is no idle jest. Well, that's everything. You sure can fit a lot on those cards. Toa, don't say anything that might break the second rule. Yeah, for their sake, I think it'd be best for us to just keep our mouths shut and let them figure this out. Indeed. We can't risk putting whoever that has taken hostage in danger. I guess I'm in the off-limits camp too. Can't say I'm really real thrilled to think that the creep is sitting right here among us. Indeed, especially when we can't even help Class 7 identify him. Just lead us to us. We'll get to it. We'll get him. Well, okay. But now, I think it would be best for us all to leave the room then. But be sure to tell everyone on board to stay away from this room too. Good luck, everyone. Well, this will be a fun little game. I was never really good at being a detective, so this will be fun. Alright, we're finally ready to get this started. Now we just need to decide how we're going to work this out. The first rule is going to be a pain. The one where we can only ask questions about things that happened after we all split up after being on the bridge. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for that, this would be a fairly simple matter. I'm going to just take a guess right now and say that it's Elisa. I don't know why, I'm just gonna say it. It's a guess, which would be awesome if it was right, and terrible if he does something to her. True, I doubt he'd know what we had for dinner yesterday, for example, but all of us would. Which means that rules exist, so he has plenty of time to savor the enjoyment before we work out the answer. Give me a break. So which one of us is he pretending to be, then? I don't really like having to doubt each other like this. He did say that his intention was to test our bonds. I suppose this is one way to do that. You have something out yet, Reed? But which so far? I've got nothing. How about you? Same here. Maybe we should give everyone a pat down. What? I guess that's not technically in violation of any rules. Then I see no harm in doing so. But, don't worry. I'll handle the girls, Reed can do the guys. Well, I suppose that's fine then. You seem strangely reluctant. Thought so. You're him, aren't you? What do you mean? You thought so? If you ask me, you're more likely to be the rat. Although frankly, I find it hard to believe that any imitation could capture the sheer arrogance that seeps from your every pore. I take it back. I find it equally ludicrous to think that any imposter could duplicate your ability to overreact to the slightest provocation. Well, looks like these two are the same as ever. I think we're letting ourselves get a bit sidetracked though. Yeah, let's get on with those pat downs. The 8 of them split into 2 groups with Reed and Fee conducting the pat downs. Well, that didn't get us anywhere. What should we do next? Maybe ask everyone what they did after we split up earlier. Now, that's probably the best place to start. That way we can piece together days and see if any testimonies stand out as odd. So let's see. Let's ask the girl herself, Elisa. You're on trial. What were we up to during that time, Elisa? Well, I was hanging around with Million for a while. We were sitting and talking at one of those tables in the 3rd floor hall. After a while, she remembered she had to do something and left. I stayed there pretty soon after that. Princess Elfin passed by and invited me into the royal room. That's it, I think. So you were with the princess. Thanks, Elisa. That was a big help. Alright, let's go ask someone else then. Oh, wait, hold on. After the... Oh, crud. After the bridge. I thought they meant after we split up. No, it's after we left the bridge. Oh, God. I didn't pay attention to anything. Well, this is all but terrible. Can you tell us what you were doing, Laura? I can, though I'm afraid there's really not much to tell. After everyone dispersed, I chose to remain behind on the bridge, observing the crew at work. Oh, really? There's not really any point in inquiring further then. Thanks, Laura. Alright, let's ask someone else then. You see? I should have paid attention, but I was so just like, okay, let's just get rid of Blade. Let's just do that. Can you tell us how you spent that time, Emma? Well, actually, I was with Fee the entire time. You were? Yep, she was. Celine was there too. They were both nearby when the lights went out too, so I'd have a hard time believing it's Emma. Right, Fee's got no reason to lie. But we are dealing with Fee here, so we can't be 100% certain he isn't Emma. What were you doing together then? Well, first we went to the reference room so I could investigate something. After that we went to the kitchen. Does that all check out Fee? Yep, all of it. Okay then, thanks Emma. Alright, let's ask someone else then. Alright, let's ask Million. So So, Milliam, can you tell us what you were up to during the time in question? Sure. Well, first, I was hanging out with Elisa at one of the tables in the third floor hallway. We were just sitting around talking, though. But then I remembered my bear. Your bear? I got him from Grahamson. I finally got him back from his train while we were in Ruin. Anyway, I forgot I hadn't put him somewhere nice yet, so I went straight to the nap room to plop him down there. Alright. Thanks, Milliam. Okay, let's move on to our next suspect. Elliot? So, Elliot, can you tell us what you've been up to? Well, I went to the factory area with Marcus before we wanted to make a few tweaks to a weapon. After that, Marcus was still taking care of some stuff, but I hopped on the elevator and left. I headed to the arts room training to see how the modifications went. That's basically it. Right, so you went to the factory, got some weapon adjustments, and went to test out your staff. And Marcus was with you initially, so he'll at least be able to verify the first part happened. Gotcha, thanks, Elliot. Alright, let's ask someone else then. Marcus? How about it, Marcus? Can you tell us what you've been doing? Of course. First, I stopped by the factory area in the hold with Elliot to have some weapon adjustments to our weapons. Elliot finished up first and left while I stuck around waiting for my shotgun. About half an hour later, I finally left the hold as well and dropped by the game room, where I ran into none other than Eustace. Okay, I know these two alibis. They were two, in fact, in the game room when I was there. I know that these two check out. We even ended up playing a fairly simple game of billiards, too. We were still playing when all of this trouble happened. Oh, you started a friendly game of billiards just like that. Aw, you're such good friends. We are not. Anyway, thanks for giving us your account, Marcus. Alright, let's ask someone else then. You see, I don't know anyone else's alibis but Marcus and Eustace because they were both in the freaking bleed room. Can you tell us what you've been up to, Eustace? Certainly, first. I went to the close combat training room where I sparred for a while with guys. After practicing for a while, we parted ways, after which I went to the game room. I was there roughly 30 minutes before Vagnus wandered in to break my peaceful reverie. He was being his usual noisy self, so I figured I'd shut him up by besting him at a game of billiards. You just have to go and make yourself sound superior, don't you? Oh, take it easy there, guys. Seems to add up with Marcus's testimony. Yeah, thanks, Eustace. Alright, let's ask someone else then. Really? You can't just go straight to Gaius? Can you tell us what you were up to, Gaius? First, I swung by the closed combat training room where Eustace and I went a couple of rounds. Eventually, we both left the room and headed to the elevator together. I was the first to get off at the third floor. From the elevator, I headed straight out to the front deck to enjoy the feeling of the breeze in my hair. So you trained with Eustace, then went out to the front deck. Thanks for your testimony, guys. Well, that's everyone. Still, just asking everyone individually may not be enough to prove anything. Someone could be lying. You got a point. It might be good to get info about what people are doing from someone other than themselves. Maybe we could go ask everyone if they saw anyone else. Oh, now that you mention it, that's a good idea. Thanks for the tip fee. No, it's what assistants do. True enough. In that case. Elisa. You said you sat and talked with Milliam for a while before she left then, right, later. You were invited to the royal room, right? That's right, yeah. Other than them, I did see Gaius pass through after Milliam left. That must have been when he was on his way to the front deck to enjoy the wind or whatever. That's all though, I didn't see anyone else. Alright, thanks. Oh, come on, really? You said you stayed on the bridge after everyone else left, right, Laura? Indeed, and of course it follows that I saw none of our other classmates after that. Nor did they see me. Fair enough. There's not much that we can do about that. Alright, Emma. Emma, you went to the reference room then to the kitchen, right? And Fee was with you the whole time, right? You didn't see anyone else while you were wandering around, did you? You're going into this one, right? Of course we did, yes. While we were on our way to the kitchen area, we saw Eustace enter the game room. I didn't see anyone else, though. Did you see Eustace's feet? Yep. That's a relief. Just knowing that that isn't conclusive proof that Blue Blanc isn't masquerading as Emma. But oh well. Alright, Milliam. So after you finished talking with Elisa, you went to the nap room right to Milliam. Did you see anyone other than Elisa during all of this? Nope, not at all. Now I wish I'd just stayed there, though. Then I might have gotten invited to see Princess Elfin, too. Well, never mind that for now. Well, I think that's all we're gonna get. Alright, Elliot. You said you went down to the factory area with Marcus, right? And you went to the arts room training room. Did you happen to spot anyone besides Marcus doing all of that? Well, actually, I did. On the way to the arts training room, I passed Eustace and guys together and I said hi to them. Oh, right. I may as well take this opportunity to answer for myself. I said no one other than Elliot and those I've already specified I met. As for me, I saw Lisa sitting alone at one of the tables on the 3rd floor when I went down there. Assuming everything we heard earlier is true, I must have been there after Millie left and before Princess Elfin arrived. Alright, then that gets a few people out of the way then. Okay, let's ask the next person. Marcus. You met with Elliot and Eustace right at Marcus. Did you happen to spot anyone else while you were going about your business? I did actually. I noticed Emma and Fee as I entered the game room. That must have been when they were headed to the kitchen area. Here's the thing though. They only mentioned Eustace. They never mentioned Marcus. So you saw Emma and Fee enter the kitchen, got it. I didn't realize anyone had seen us going there. Same, I must have let my guard down. There's no need to feel bad about that. You're just walking around the craters, not infiltrating a secret base. Yeah, it's Marcus. Because Marcus was already in the room. And Emma and Fee, they both saw Eustace enter the game room, and Eustace already went in there and challenged him to the game of billiards. So the only one that was there first, if I'm not remembering this wrong, Marcus was already in there and Eustace went in. Because the one that they saw was Eustace, not Marcus. And they never mentioned Marcus because if he was there already, then Emma and Fee would have mentioned that they saw Eustace and Marcus. But they only ever mentioned Eustace, which means Marcus is the culprit. I think. Okay, we've asked everyone here what they did, and if they saw anyone else while they were doing it. Want to go over it all again? Yeah, let's do that. First, the places where everyone started out were, if I remember correctly, Elliot and Marcus went to Oval Factory on the 1st floor. Eustace and Gaius were in the closed combat training room on the 4th floor. Elise and Millie went to one of the tables in the 3rd floor hallway. Finally, Emma and I were in the conference room on the 2nd floor. Aside from Laura, who has no alibi, all of them were in groups of 2. True, which means everything you just listed is likely to be genuine. As for what they did afterward, though, we'll go over that now. Elliot left the Oval Factory before Marcus did, then went to the arts training room alone. On the way there, he also met Gaius and Eustace. Yep. After that, Gaius says he went to the deck on the 3rd floor, and Eustace went to the game room on the 2nd floor. That's right, and on my way there, I saw Lisa alone in the 3rd floor hallway. That means I must have already left that room by then. Yeah. Next up is Marcus. About 30 minutes after Elliot left the factory room, he finished his business there as well and headed to the game room. That does seem to match with my own experience, since I was in the room alone for some time before he arrived. So he was in the game room already. But then how the hell would he have seen Emma and Fee go into the dining room or whatever it was if he was still doing his maintenance work? And Eustace was in the room all that time, and Emma and Fee saw Eustace go in there. Yeah, then as I was walking into the game room, I noticed Emma and Fee walking into the kitchen. No. They noticed Eustace going into the game room. You never noticed them. You're the one lying, Marcus. It's you. As for Emma and Fee themselves, we started out in the reference room, as I mentioned earlier, but eventually we moved on to the kitchen. Can't remember exactly how long we spent in the reference room though, but as we left, we were on our way to the kitchen. We saw Eustace heading into the game room. So that was before, and Eustace says that he was in the game room for a long time, which again means Marcus is the culprit. Well, that's everyone. The only one who doesn't have an alibi is Laura. But the only one who's lying is Marcus, as far as I know. So it's either Marcus or Laura, because neither one has an alibi. Although again, Elisa could also be lying. There's no one else, because Gaius left. So it's between Marcus, Laura, and Elisa, and I'm going with Marcus purely because he's lying, because he said he saw Emma and Fee going into the whatever room. The idea is who are guilty party, Rean. Yeah, I've got a good idea now. You do? Yeah, cool sometimes, Rean. Could you share your idea with us then? Gladly, the one who's actually Phantom Thief B in disguise is none other than... Oh god! Oh my god, if I get this wrong, I'm gonna have to load this entire thing again. But the only one who's lying is Marcus. As Emma and Fee saw Eustace. Eustace was already there in the game room, so he was already there for a long time. And then that means that they were there way before Marcus went in. Marcus then went there, challenged them, and they only saw Eustace going into the game room. So it's Marcus. You, Marcus. Why me? What's your evidence? Well, Marcus said that he saw you and Emma enter the kitchen area, right? But if he did, where does that leave Emma's testimony? You mean the fact that she saw Eustace enter the game room? That's right. Those two testimonies are at odds with each other. After all, Eustace said that Marcus came to the game room with roughly 30 minutes after he himself arrived, right? Yeah. That's correct. Which means... Exactly. There's no way Marcus could have seen Emma and Fee when he claims he did. It's just not possible. Well, you say that. What if it's Emma who's in the wrong? It's true our testimonies contradict each other, yes. But why assume mine is more suspect? Because Emma wasn't the only one who saw Eustace, I did too. Which makes you our number one suspect. Indubitably, my dear Fee, the doppelganger right in our midst is none other than Marcus, I'm sure of it. The game is up, Phantom Thief B, show yourself. Yes! My head hurts, but I did it! I solved the freaking
reasoned, my friends. God. A fine deduction, if I say so myself. You are correct. I am Phantom Thief B.
My head hurts, but I managed to solve the freaking crime. It was Marcus all along. I mean, it wasn't really hard if you thought correctly, but again, I've said I'm not good at detective games and whatnot, so I'm really surprised at myself that I even managed to get this, alright? Yes, the testimony made it seem plausible, but it still annoyed me a lot. So, how much AP do I get for sussing you out without choosing the wrong person? I can scarcely believe my eyes. You got us good. Huh, I'm impressed you were able to discern the truth from picking up on such a small inconsistency. Or perhaps I extend to you too generous a hand in helping you along after all. Helping us along? So your suspicious testimony was deliberate then? Banish your cape-fluttering theatrics and just tell us where Marcus is. This game is over. Ah, such a lovely rejoinder. All I shall say is the narrow storehouse.
But adieu, ladies and gentlemen. I look forward to meeting you again on a new stage one day.
I'm not cut out to be a detective, man. Jeez. How does he do that? Never mind that. We need to rescue Marcus. At least he didn't make the clue all hard and stuff. Yeah, I can't think of anyone other than the storage room on the 3rd floor that would fit that description. Let's go dig him out, I guess. Oh, poor Marcus. Ouch. I only wish I could have been there when you were captured, just to see the look on your face. You look a bit tied up, Marcus. Hop and untie me. Stop gawking and untie me. With Marcus saved, everyone else set about trying to find Phantom Thief B, and surprisingly he was nary to be found. Still, they had at least managed to avoid any harm from his antics. So for the most part, all was well that ended well. The quest, the sweetest of challenges completed. Phantom Thief B cape is a favorable gift from Blue Block. AP increased by 2. Oh, my God. Please never make me have to do detective work again. My dear Watson, or my dear Fee, that was great, but please just do it from now on without me. Evasion and drop rate plus 20%, huh? Wearer only, so the drop rate is only for the wearer. So the person who's wearing this has to kill the enemies. I guess that's cool and all. Not like I need anything right now anyways. Okay, so I've done that. I've now solved the missing person crime. There's nowhere else really to go except, I guess, back to the shops and check out the weapons. See if there's anything new. Now, is there? Getting Ichimonji, oh hell yeah! There are new weapons. Silver Cane, let's buy this. For Emma. Titus Edge. I mean, technically I could buy you a weapon, but I'm not. Platinum Sword is for Usis. Sonic Triggers is for Fee. Sentinel is for Gaius. Ogre Busters for Millium. It's Amadia. Okay, so Battle Jacket. Much defense. Alright. Let's buy this for Fee. Buy this for Elisa. For Millium. No one really needs these boots. Yeah, no one needs them. That about does it for that. Can't really exchange it for anything else now. Is the Curious over here? Yeah, it is. Got any Gambler Jack books I can buy? Mainly Munchie Salad and Mainly Munchie's Cappuccino. That's about all. Actually, trade. What? You have attack 3. Hello. Get you. And I need defense 3. But I need 2 defense 2s to be able to get that. I can't get defense 1. That sucks. But hey, we can now get 1,000 1,500, I believe, for attack on Valmar. So they didn't just almost forget his name again. Alright. Make EX Orb, create. Power Orb 3. Now we can pop that onto him. Go insert. Power Orb was 500 strength. This is 1,000. Alright. Makes much more sense now. We just now need to get Shield Orb 2. I mean 3 which we can do later. I need to buy some more of the attack 2s from one of the dungeons. But for now it's fine. Let's go to the Royal Room and see if she happens to have a new medal for us. I'm so glad that both your mother and Angelica are safe, and the Courageous was able to help in rescuing them both. Makes me very proud. Thank you for your kindness, Your Highness. I'm sure my mother will be just fine now, since she and Sharon to help too. I'll be doing my best to help out everyone here, just like I've been doing all this time. I'm sure I can speak on behalf of everyone and expressing my happiness about that. With Mother safe, that leaves you free to focus your mind on others you care about as well. Such as the upstanding Green here. Wait, what? Your Highness, I mean... I'm getting the impression my presence here is making things more awkward at an alarming rate. I can't let myself be shown up. I'll have to prepare my very own plan of attack. Your Highness, it's not what you think, really. Okay. This is glowing. There's a book on the Order of the Phoenix Wings. I don't need to read any of that, I guess. Well, time to get out of here. We are now going, I guess, to talk to Toa. Irene, did you see the request from Klein and Hebel? Yeah, it sounds like they've run into something pretty serious. You've read the details too, right? It's about an airliner being hijacked and passengers being taken hostage. Yeah, this would really usually be a matter for one of the armies, but with the war going on, we can't spare the manpower. That's when the two of them decide to step in and take matters into their own hands. If we can, we'll be sure to go and help them out too. What did it say they were currently waiting? The odds on good range, right? Right, apparently the hijacked airliner is being kept somewhere near there. I know their exact coordinates too, so just let me know when you're ready to go. We'll get you right there. Alright. Getting Angie back in perfect health is such a big worry off my mind. I just didn't want to see Crow again. Well, I did kind of see him when you were on the Pentacle, but we didn't get the chance to talk or anything. Sorry about that. Valamar and I won't rest until we make that happen, though. I promise you, we will bring him back. It just might take some time. I can't wait. Until you do, I'll try to be the best captain I possibly can. That's why you be the best captain and actually letting me choose a destination. You can now travel to the Archgod region, Courageous, try flying wherever you wish to start Klein and Hebel's request. You can now travel to Ruius and Courageous. You can now travel to Sashana and Mine. You can now travel to the Schwartz Drake barrier. Furthermore, between your own efforts and Emma and Celine's additional investigations, you can now fly to 4 spirit shrines. Wait, we've only done one. Northia Highway Ignis Shrine now. Oh god, that's where I'm gonna be grinding. Rhode Highland Audio Shrine. Relia Byroad Teto Shrine. Ebel Highway Aqua Shrine. Note that the main story will advance when you complete any one of these shrines, so be absolutely certain to do everything else you want to do first.
Where do you want to go?
Oh, crud. That means I can't do any... Well, I mean, I wouldn't exactly be finishing the shrine in Ignis. I like the fact that we can just fly there. So, where? I'm gonna go here, so that way I can go on to the other path. Alright, who's here? It's you again. Ah, hello! Hey, Hugo, here on business? You bet, I'm here to finalize renegotiations on a deal with the Rhineford Company. And while I've got the chance, Baron Clayton Co., let me thank you for your considerable effort the other day. You're welcome. Sometimes it's strange to believe that you're just a student like us, not a seasoned businessman. Well, either way, this presents a good chance. It's not that we wanted to talk to you about. You told Hugo about the plans for the Courageous and their search for other students to fight alongside them. I see. I expected you to turn up and ask me eventually. I'm certainly not opposed to fighting alongside you. Well, look, it seems like you've even got Becky lending you a hand. And you'll come with us. Yeah, well, yes and no. I can't just hop on board right this instant. I still have some of my fingers in a few pies around here. In fact, I'm in the middle of setting up a commerce network with some other like-minded individuals. A commerce network? You heard me. This network will unite commercial firms and businesses all across Erebonia with Cleiston Co. at the center. If everything goes according to plan, I just might be able to do something about the stagnated flow of goods into Erebonia. That's my plan at least. It'd be quite the coup for Clayton Co.'s head of sales to bring an idea that big to life. Yeah, I'd say it just makes sense for me, a man in my position, wouldn't you? Did your coming here have something to do with that then? That's right, but I'm done here, at least for the moment. There are still a few more places I need to stop by though. It's why I'm afraid I can't come with you just yet. Not until I've gotten all those boxes checked. Oh, okay. Well, if you're busy, then you're busy, I guess. I wonder if there's anything we can do to help him. Offer to help. How about this? You got our own airship, but how about we just go to all the places you haven't gotten to yet? You've been flying all over the eastern half of the Empire. Well, in all likelihood, we'll be able to pay those places a visit anyway. If you ask me, it seems sensible to let us take care of it. I think you're onto something there. Alright, I think I will let you guys handle this. Right, so where haven't you been able to get to yet? The Graham and the Amir are my last two. I've had a chance to touch base with my contacts in all the other major locations already. All you need to do is find a person representing each town's merchants and vendors and get them to sign one of these. Promise network contract. Seems perfectly doable. I'll make sure these get to where they need to go. Amir should be a snap at least. I know the head of the Merchants Association there. I think I know the person you're talking about, in Graham. Well, good luck. Then, we'll meet here when you've finished everything up. I'll be commuting to and from Heimdall, getting this squared away before I come aboard. Sounds good to me. Shall we be off then? Alrighty, we got one other quest to do. Now, let's head over to the... I mean, it's not like there's gonna be anything in the session, right? Man, why can't I ride my bike in town? Come on. Is there anything in the mine now? I don't really know.
Let's go!
Alright, so here's the first chest in the Nortia province. Hero bomb.
Okay. Let's go!
I've got this.
Which way? It doesn't really matter, so we'll just take this one first. Not get attacked. Really? 2 brown chests? I mean, I guess I could have told just by the color of it, but still. Kind of annoying, and I think the other one's also a brown chest.
Let's go!
I guess if I had septic mass, I guess I can take it. Well, just any septic in general. As long as we stay on the bike, no enemy will actually come after us.
Got my eye on
Surprising.
the prize!
Ooh, it's a red chest. Alright. A Bayless. That's the better...
Let's go,
one, right?
I've got this.
Nortia Highway 2. Oh, good God. There's a cryptid right there, really? I don't want to fight a cryptid. I don't even think we possibly can. That thing's probably level 130. Albeit when we were level 80, we took on a level 120, so I don't really have anything to mention about that. Let's just go this way.
That one's gonna be a pain. Careful.
No kidding. Hello, brown chest. Well, I guess I'll take the material. Ah! I knew I was forgetting something. I forgot to upgrade the weapons we currently have. Crap. Well, that sucks. Better do that before I start grinding in the shrine, that's for sure. Hey, what chest is down here?
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise? There's a treasure chest here.
Nightmare. Probably isn't in decent quartz, is it? What's the blue one at Thalos? Yeah, revive HP large. I need to put that on someone. Special attack, yeah, it's just 10% chance, fine. Okay, so from here, there's a monster chest right next to the cryptid as well. You're just tempting me to fight either one or the other. Which again, in that case, then I could do Reen on the monster chest, get his stuff back up, and potentially then fight the cryptid. Since he's the easiest one, kind of, get.
I welcome all challengers.
My turn.
KLEX.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Thanks for the 410 experience. You really need to do that, though. Wasn't really necessary.
Let's go!
Right.
Okay, I am going the correct way. Don't need to get stuck now. What's it look like? Oh god, oh god. Whew. A giant freaking wolf! I mean, that's sweet looking, but... can I not? And say I did?
Got my eye on the prize! Hostile spotted. Beginning
Oh
combat.
boy, a
Let's
bunch
move.
of hydras. That is not good. That's your flame slash.
Okay.
Okay, the
No
rest of
problem.
these guys are easy enough. I should
I'll
have
handle
just
it.
at least his ability to start getting
My
wings
turn.
CP up or whatever. He gets CP up every turn anyways.
Now,
Fine.
I'll handle it. I can do this.
Now we can do it. Blastera.
You
Thanks.
have my thanks.
Oh, he's got 108.
We should keep going.
It shouldn't take that long now. What do we get? Eddie. Actually, you know what? As much as I would love to try the cryptid right now, I'm gonna play this smart. Wait till we get to A4, get domination, put it on Reen, then in white hair mode, domination, Tortos, do 100,000 damage in one shot. Or at least somewhat close to it. See, that's my new plan of action. We'll come back and fight him, just not in this episode. I did not mean to do that. Alright, so whose blue chest is this? Blue chest, Elliot, Emma, Milliam, and Sarah, level 88. Elliot, Emma, Milliam, Sarah. So I need Elliot and Sarah here. Okay, so call the courageous. Just party. Elliot's already level 88. But there, Sarah's level 91. Confirm. They all have their respective CPs, right? Milliam has at least 100, so we're good. I didn't even read what the joke was. Or whatever.
Here they come. Careful, everyone. My turn.
Alright, Lord Albanian, might as well, seeing as how we're not in the same party.
Great towels.
Can't wait to see what her next desk break is gonna be, if she even has one in this game. If not, she might get one in the third.
Lord Alberian! Rest in peace.
How much does this do?
Okay.
Well, it killed everyone. Kind of. Galactic cannon! Now, I'd love to not use anyone else's CP, purely because that doesn't want to grind it. So, we'll only use this much.
Now!
First,
Ready for a beatdown? Leave it to me!
ooh, birds can attack multiple enemies, alright! I did not know
It's
that!
my turn.
Elliot, resounding blue lullaby. 2.
Sweet dreams.
Bye-bye, number 1. It just spit a fish and attacked Milliam. What the hell? And you're gone. Thanks for playing.
Okay, we're burning daylight.
Thanks for the experience. Cannon's level 4. Athelis. Amount healed is multiplied by 2. 4 turns of 50% recovery of HP. Table R and Holy Breath R.
I've got this.
Thunder Vortex can now be used. Magic attack set, area large, strength minus 50% for 3 turns. Damn! Gather is froze together and slashes unbalanced plus 10%. Overcame the trial. Elliot, Emma, Milliam, and Sarah can now use overdrive when linked with one another. Their bonds with one another strengthen. Ah, almost 4. They'll definitely hit that while in the party and grinding inside the shrine. Now that we've done that, you two can go back and we can get Elisa and Laura back in the party. Oh, actually, Machias and Eustace aren't that far behind. I thought they were like level 70 something. Apparently not. Alright, we're now in the next area, and there's a brown chest. EP charge 3. Now, as far as I know, the shrine is to the right, because I looked at the map, and there's also a student all the way up top, which is why we've been running over here for so long. Oh, the barrier and Rua's side is over there. Okay. So this is gonna take a while, so
Let's go,
fight.
go, go!
Let's go.
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise? There's a treasure chest here.
Alright, here's a red chest. EP cut 2. Oh hey, it's the fisherman! Didn't Annabelle want us to find him?
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
Yes, but I currently can't fish.
Oh, I could probably fish here.
There we go. Let's just wait till talk to him until after we're done here. Ooh, that's a colorful fish. You're mine now.
This is a big one.
A gladiator. Hey, rank up. Now I'm the Black Angler again. Alright. What's up, Kenneth? Huh, Rain, is that you? Kenneth, so that's where you've been. Oh man, I'm so glad to see you safe. What have you been doing all this time? We didn't see you around here when we were heading to Ruin. I haven't been here long, but I got some stories for you. I left the academy as soon as the war broke out, of course. I guess I could have gone back home after that, but I didn't really feel like it. So instead, I've just been wandering places unaffected by the war, living off of the fish I catch. I can't think of any who could lead the happy life of a fisherman during a time of civil war. Gutsy move. Anyway, I'm glad we ran into you. Would you be willing to return with us? We could really use your help. Annabelle's been worried sick about you this whole time, too. He explained to Kenneth that they were flying around in cages looking for students to fight by their side. Oh really? Never would have guessed you were the ones on the Courageous. Well, it's an appealing offer and I am pretty worried about Annabelle. But I can't try now, there's something I need to do here first. Aw, come on! In a nutshell, there's something really important fell into the river. Which would be pretty bad in and of itself, but a fish just so happened to be swimming by and swallowed it. Want to catch that fish and get it back. Nothing really important, huh? Yeah, but I'll catch it. I'll be staying right here until I do. What's other than that, though? I'll come and join you. How about that? Help out. Well, I could try to help you catch it. Remember, I know how to fish, and we're bound to increase our odds of catching it with 2 fishermen, right? You mean it, huh? Thanks. That'd be great. The fish I'm after is a gluttonous bass. But true to name, it swallows anything it can get its big mouth around. Gluttonous bass, huh? Yeah. I can keep an eye out. I mean, I kind of already fished.
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
Oh, it reset. Okay. Good to know. There's a gluttonous bass right here. Come on, get off the first one.
Not bad.
Gold necklace. Got off the first one, baby. Dennis, look. This fish had a necklace in its mouth. Whoa, nice, sweet. You caught our fish way faster than I expected. Mind if I take a closer look? Reed handed Kenneth the coughed up necklace. This is it. This is her necklace. I'm so happy I was able to recover it, or that you were able to. Who's her? I was under the impression that we were looking for something of yours. Oh, I thought you already told you. Guess not. It's Annabelle. Annabelle! That's right. It's a memento of her grandmother. You dropped it in the river while we were running away together. I thought I'd come back and see if I could find it for her. That's awfully ambitious. How sweet. Yeah, I guess fishing can actually be useful. Still, I couldn't be happier that you caught this for me. I better go and give it back, shouldn't I? Hop on the Courageous and we'll give you a lift. We'll be near Mia before you know it. Oh well, when you put it like that. We actually going to Mia? Kenneth happily boarded the Courageous. Together they made their way to Annabelle's Inn in Mia. Kenneth handed the necklace over to Annabelle. Yes, this is it. This is the grandmother's necklace. Ah, what a relief. Mission complete. Thank you so much, all of you. Wayne's the one who deserves all the thanks. He was the one who caught the fish that had swallowed it. It was honestly just luck that I caught it before you did. I bet if we hadn't shown up when we did, you'd have caught it yourself just fine without me. I'd like to believe I would have, at least. Regardless, with that necklace, I'm now free to leave here whenever I wish. Let me take this opportunity to thank you for your advice too, Kenneth. I didn't do anything major, honestly. Hope you managed to sort out the whole engagement issue, though. Yes, so do I. Sounds like it's a personal matter we shouldn't intrude in. Anyway, I guess this means that it's finally time for me to join you guys on the Courageous. Got to pay you for all you've done for me and all that. We'll be happy to have you with us. Kenneth was welcomed aboard the Courageous. Alright. Oh my, you've caught so many more fish since we last spoken. You're not to become a gold angler, which also happens to be my rank. Oh, it's no longer black, it's gold. I'm stunned, Rain. You've made an amazing amount of progress in such a short time. Ah, thanks. Fishing is pretty addicting, I'll admit. It certainly is. It fills me with so much joy to see someone bitten by the fishing bug, or perhaps lured in is more fitting here. Well, never mind. You can now trade your hard-earned points for even more items. Congratulations. Now go out there and proudly fish like a man possessed. And so I shall. Thanks, Annabelle. You got a new rod for me? Lake Lord Star 2. Oh, hell yeah. We've also got Byakko. Ooh, plus 25 strength. I like the sound of that. I haven't really used my points at all here, to be honest. Probably should. I mean, I see no point. I don't really need anything that he offers. Hello, 1,500 HP. Who's low on HP in my party? Lisa seems to be the lowest. No, am I and Elisa both? That's fine, whatever. I can't exactly equip it though till I'm back over there, and I wasn't expecting to come to Ymir. Well, I mean, while I'm here, might as well check the general store. Hello. Shop. Gambler Jack, Chapter 9. I've already got that. Mainly Munch's Pasta. I've already got Imperial Chronicles 5. Oh, you have a quest. Hey, Lord Rain, can I get you something? Actually, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Being told about Kleist & Co.'s oh yeah, this one. Commerce Network. Forming a network with a big company from Heimdall, huh? It sounds like a pretty good idea, actually. I'm having a hard time getting stuff in lately, but it's clear we aren't the only ones. Working together on a common problem sounds like a great way to go forward. So that means, are you willing to cooperate? I think I can have a look at that contract. Leo read and apparently please sign the contract. Thanks for bringing this to me. Oh, and while you're here, come by and play with the elf again if you got the time. He misses you. We appreciate your cooperation. I'll definitely swing by when all this is over. That just leaves the shop in Legrand. Alright, now customize weapons, please. Toda Ichimonji. Sagittarius. Solemnity. Oberon. Invisible edges. Hammer arm, and that's all. Thank you. We got nothing else here. Master Quartz. I've already got Megalith. So, anyone actually on Ymir Valley this time? Let's go check that real quick. You know, play the B Course 3. B Course, level 3, 22 flags out of 22 to pass. So now I have to get everyone. Wow. You're serious. How the hell did I miss that flag, man? And I had too much speed there. That was when he had to jump up early on. Ooh! He barely managed to slide through that one. No! No! Oh, you cheapskate! I jumped over and there's one to the right! Oh my god! I at the end too, damn it! And 20 and 22. I can't believe I got freaking tricked.
I did it!
Damn it. Oh well. 22. See, I hadn't finished the entire course the first time, then I wouldn't have had to guess. Mostly for the other stuff. Clear the B3 course. Amazing, you're a natural at this. Well, here's your prize. Go ahead, take it. Enchantment. Oh, and take this too. It's a new board I got in recently. Eastern board. Select board on course menu is now available. Different boards and purely cosmetic. But I'll be sure to keep the course as well as maintained. If you feel like boarding again, just come on by. I certainly will. See you again then. Alright, so what exactly is enchantment? Is it actually good? It's only but are. 600, 6 speed, 600 HP. Enchantment, plus 25 arts, makes enemies more likely to notice you. Okay, not really the best thing I'd want. Since I still don't know how to necessarily to make a fee and evasion thing. Now we've done that, let's go back to the Courageous. Yeah. Let's go to Legram.
Where do you want to go?
Let's go down here.
Leave it to me!
Alright, the trader's water store, but first I'm gonna go fish. If I can.
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
No, I cannot. Still. Wow. I mean, hey, it doesn't really matter to me. If I can fish, I'll fish. If I can't, I can't. Oh, if it isn't Lady Lore, is there something I can help you with? As a matter of fact, yes. Reen told him about Kleist & Co.'s commerce network. Well, now that is interesting. It certainly makes sense for us merchants to come together in times like these. Does that mean that you're willing to join the network? Gladly, I may have seen that contract. Watteau read over the contract and happily signed it. Thank you very much. We appreciate your cooperation. Oh, think nothing of it. I can never turn down a personal request from Lady Lore. Well, I wish you all the best of luck in whatever you're off to do next. Cool, thanks. That takes care of both contracts. Better get these back to Hugo and Ruin. Oh, we will. But first I need to go check the Legram highways to see if there are any students on them. Hugo! Oh, you're back. I take it you were able to get some fresh ink on those contracts then. Sure did. Here you go. Reen handed the commerce contracts to Hugo. Oh, these are perfect. Thanks for taking care of that for me. Now we got all the main commercial firms in Eastern Annapurna on our network. Oh, things as they are, the West will have to wait. In good time, though, we should be able to bring them on board, too. Well, at least we're done now. Well, now that we've taken care of that, what do you say? Will you come with us aboard the Courageous? I will. I've already made everyone at the company aware of my travel itinerary, so I can leave whenever you're ready. One thing though, could you give me a hand with something, Rena? I'd like to open a shop on board, you see. There's just one other thing I need to do while we're at it. Sure, that's fine. What do you want to do? And what shop exactly do you want? We return to the Courageous with Hugo. After parting ways with everyone else, the two of them set to getting his shop prepped and ready. Whoa. That's a lot of stuff. There we go, that should do it. I made sure to bring only the best of the best from our company. It's a pretty fine selection, no. All that's left now is to use it all to aid you. Thanks, we really appreciate it. Here, Hugo. Here, Hugo. Oh, he set up shop right next to her. Okay then. Oh, hey, Becky. Don't you hate Becky me? What that cool attitude of yours, wee man? But you decide to roll in out of nowhere, then you get the break that you have to set up shop right next to me. What's the issue? This is just about the only spot worth setting up in the shop in. But even you would realize that. We bum does not even realize how worried I was. Just setting that aside, what's the deal with the wee network you're coupling together under the rug like? No one at the Grand Market got told, trying to cut us out of the picture, eh? Didn't you tell us that the agreement you're was the only places left? Sorry, I kept you in the dark on purpose. Not for any pernicious reason, I assure you. Mostly so I could do this. Hugo handed a Commerce Network contract to Becky. What's this now? I figured it'd be easier to hand it to you in person since I knew you were already aboard the Courageous. Now that I'm here, we've got the network placed in Co and held it representatives working closely together. We should be able to handle things far more efficiently this way. I see you have this all planned out. Yeah, typical Hugo. I was listening to both of them bicker back and forth for a while. Reed made his way back into town. Hugo was welcomed aboard the Courageous. Oh, come on! Why'd you have to come back in town? Why couldn't you have stayed on the Courageous? Seems how we have nothing else to do. Now I need to hurry up and do one certain thing, then head to the shrine, then end the episode so I can grind. And I just turn this in. We've done enough that should give us over the limit so we can get domination. Report.
Have you been keeping well? All right, let me hear your report.
Yes!
Marvelous.
A4.
Ranked up. This is just a little something for me.
Domination, baby! I'm back to being overpowered.
Well,
yeah.
That's very impressive. Adios, Reen.
Adios, Oliver. Thank you for domination. Oh, hell yeah. Equip Reen. No, not equip. Ornament Sports Reen. Let's see. Get rid of Dragon Vision. As a highly losing 15 strength will do anything to his damage after domination is equipped. But it also gives 15 strength. First attack and craft used in each battle deals 2 times damage. He already does a decent amount of damage with Tauros. I can only imagine what the hell he'll do with domination. And Tauros. Oh, we are flying high right now, baby. I'm curious though, what the hell does Hugo sell? You are right here. And that's storage room, never mind. I'm confused now. Ain't over here. Do we really need 2 doors? You sell what? Oh, damn! Silver charm! He sells accessories! Oh boy, 2000 HP! 20 strength, 50 accuracy, prevents seal. Deep ochre. Oh my god, he sells everything I want that I can't afford. Abyss Shadow. Jeez. Alright, well, we're done with that. Next up is to go to the shrine, Ignis Shrine.
Where do you want to go?
Let's go to the Ignis Shrine.
Leave it to
please.
me! Got my eye on the prize!
Alright, well, loot this. Phantomphobia. So this does have a cinematic, right? No? Heck. It's kinda... Every single time we went to a shrine so far, it's had a cinematic. Alright, whatever. Let's go inside. Cinematic now? Yep. We didn't get outside, but we get inside. The Ignis Shrine. Well, we're here. The higher elements seem to be in effect too. First, we'll need to make our way to the door further inside. Roger. Stay vigilant, please. We're fine. Not like we're gonna actually be doing it right now anyways. We're gonna be grinding here, leaving, going to do the other extra quests. Must be the doors Celine mentioned. I know there are several spirit shrines in Erebonia, but it'd probably be best to explore them one at a time. Should we dive in? Again, exploring. Am I screwed afterwards, or no? Well, we made it this far without any problems. I don't think any monsters are going to appear like they did before either. I think that's the last of seeing is someone else's memories too. Step aside, I'll open it. You will. So monsters, no monsters like before, damn it.
Shrine of Radiance, crafted by the gnomes. By the hand of the spirits, open your doors and guide us to the proving grounds.
It actually opened! And he knew how to do that all this time! Sure did. I've never heard that incantation before either. I learned it from the Elder a long time ago. I suppose she thought you weren't ready for it. Well, that's not very fair. Anyway, we can now advance into the proving grounds. And in depth is where we'll find the crystallized Emodian ore. We'll find that trial I mentioned before too. You'll need to be careful. I'll embrace any challenge. Yes, it's treasure hunting time. Keep you on your toes, guys. So I can leave. Save here. And let's see what's inside first. Alright, good. There are in fact enemies here. I didn't just mess up for nothing. Well, I didn't really mess up anything, but yeah.
My turn. No problem.
Well, good to know this place is an opera.
You got this!
Here I go.
Alright, Daily X on full health enemies.
Second form. Gale!
Bye-bye!
Okay, it's safe for now.
Oh, damn, only 2 enemies gave them much experience. Huh, well, hot damn. And there's 2 blue chests, monster chest. Okay, well, save the game. With that, I'm going to end this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys next one, where we might even be level 100, to be completely honest. So yeah, until then, see you guys later.